Okay, we're moving on to part 3 of this tutorial here, and on the HTML, and basically we're going to move on, and this works for everything. Even if you put pictures in here, what you're learning here is for the same for everything apart from the marquees and stuff like that, but I'll be showing you that in a different tutorial. So once you learn this here and how to make this, it applies to the whole website no matter where you are. Now, as you can see, it's got a hyperlink as we made, and this one doesn't. That doesn't matter. And as you can see, you can build these boxes down the way, keep going down the way, and this keeps pushing this down, and you keep making the website bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, if you put your mouse over, this is what's known as mouse over, Alpha Spider. See the way it comes up in Internet Explorer? It doesn't come up in Firefox actually, believe it or not. And this doesn't. So we're going to sort that out. That's one thing I didn't show you. So you go back into Appearance Settings and Edit Site Layout. Once you get familiar with these buttons, you fly through and we edit this one. So there's the code. Don't worry about the code. The code is not important. Now there is our link. So what we do is we go into the little pictures. Don't worry about the anchors or the hyperlinks. We can break it, make it, and we can do. And this here, I forgot to explain, this cleans up the messy code. And it's a great little boy actually, I use it myself all the time. So now we go into the image. Now you will notice that the URL has changed and it's actually just your site. So what you do is, if you're going to change this, just make sure it has all the right URL. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just take that out, go back in and find the URL. So we know how to do that anyway. There she is there. Yeah, copy that and paste it into here. That's how easy it is to find the URL. Image, we're going to call it test for test. Okay, and the appearance now will change, but don't worry about that. Alignment, don't worry about that for the moment. It's not set. That'll be due for your front page, all that kind of stuff. Now what's going to happen here now is, if I don't put the border in 0, it's going to have a blue line around it. So make sure that that has a 0, and that's it. We just hit update. And you'll notice that it's got huge. So now you notice that the picture's gone. Oh, what's happened there? So what we do is click on it, make sure you highlight it, clean up the messy code, and there's your picture back. Now it's obviously too big for the page, so we can do this with anything here. You don't need to learn. No, just make it look right. Now if you want to check the sizes, I can do it fairly fast there. If you want to check the sizes that these two pictures are the same, just press on the HTML and look for the height 99 by 150. And what are we looking at? Width is 150, and see the way I got the height wrong there? So you can actually go in and change that to 99. Okay, update. You barely see the change. If you want to separate the pictures, just click here. Boom, boom. And this does the same for buttons, hyperlinks, anything at all. It's the way it's done here. Same with here as well. You can write down text and you can make that go anywhere you want. We know that we have it on Mail 2 at the moment. So we'll just make that slightly bigger. Now, let's update that. So save the changes, come back to our web page, and we refresh, and you'll see this now and this is basically everything you need to know. Test for test. I actually spelled it wrong. Right, so that's that. Now you can actually start on the web page now. Forget about the marquees and all the rest of it. You can actually start that now, and I'll be building how to host for the marquees on the server Fairly straightforward, no big panic. But this is how you put extra cars in, and you can use this for text as well. You can put a line of text down there, click here, click there, all this kind of stuff. So it's fairly straightforward. If you look at my website, you'll see that I've demonstrated all over where to have certain little clicks, and it looks quite smart, you know what I mean? Okay, so we'll move on to the next tutorial then.